Hello, everybody. How's it going? Great to see you all. Take a seat and get comfortable. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day today. So, on today's video, we're going to be checking out a band called Doask, and we're going to be featuring out. Oh my God, we're going to be checking out their brand new track called Entity, featuring Misstiq. If you don't know who Misstiq is, we'll talk about her later on. We'll talk about her after the video. So, I'm going to be totally honest, I can't quite remember how I stumbled across these guys. I think it might have just been randomly kind of just scrolling through TikTok, I think. So this is only their second song that I'm aware of. The first track called Privation, I heard that and I was instantly just a fan. I was like, whoa, this is so fucking good for a debut song. I mean, it sounds great. It's got this really thick really thick, nice like bass tone to it, very like metallic-y. The vocals are crazy. The lead singer, the vocalist, whatever you want to call him, he does this kind of snarl thing, like kind of like Lorna, Infant Annihilator, so on. You know that thing that everyone's doing, that kind of snarling shit, which I fucking love. But then he kind of turns it. It almost sounds like a kind of gargly cricket thing as well. Like just go listen to the song. I'll put the link down below underneath the comments. Go and listen to it. You try and figure out what the fuck it is. I don't know what the fuck he did, but it sounded fucking good. And something that blows me away about this community is that you'll get bands coming right out of the gate with just absolutely fucking ridiculous songs. I mean, go listen to Privation. It's just hugely well produced, stompy, symphonic deathcore. It just sounds absolutely massive. It's crushing. Pop open a cold one, spark up a doobie, whatever it is that you do before you listen to music. Get some good headphones on, and it is just like a concrete slab. It just fucking smashes you over the head. So it's super impressive. So that's all the intro I can do about these guys, because this is, you know, it's always interesting when you have a band that, you know, because as you guys know. Well, maybe you don't know, actually. Maybe you're new, but you're new around these parts. But generally speaking, I like to go into quite a bit of No, I don't know what that was. I like to go into quite a lot of detail, like, you know, listen to everything the band's made, talk about their evolution and stuff like that. But this is literally just their second song. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, Doask. Featuring Misstiq, Entity. Let's go. Ooh. 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 Whoa. Holy shit. Oof. Entity featuring Misstiq. Wow, that's really impressive. That's so goddamn impressive. Okay, where do I start? So let me get to the subject of Misstiq first of all. I presume Misstiq. 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 That I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking that up. So basically, Mystique, she I think she comes from more like she does a lot of stuff with like sound, like she does a lot of like drum beats with like with like you know with just like the little drum machines where you literally just tapping the individual things. Um, she jazzes up extreme metal bands. Basically, she's been doing this for a while. She's very unique. She's very unique. She adds strings and piano, and kind of just gives songs just a lot more kind of makes them a bit more landscapey. Basically, just like puts like her kind of like Mystique-esque touch on things, which I thought went through really well there. The piano playing was definitely, oh my god, turn your phone off. What a noob. Yeah, that definitely had a Mystique style vibe to it because I've listened to quite a lot of the stuff that she's done and a lot of the bands that she's like helped out and stuff like that. So that really did sound, it had our Dutch to it, which sounded really good. So anyway, with that out of the way, that's a really seriously fucking impressive second song. I like that more than Privation, which I'm really surprised by because I really loved that. These guys take their time, but without the music ever starting to sound boring. Some bands, I'm not going to name any names, they'll take their time, but they won't actually really do anything with the kind of space and the kind of like slower pace to the songs. So at the beginning, it went quite stompy, and then it went pretty fast. It was actually thrilling, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Again, the bits that Mystique put on it like sounded really good. Thrilling is the best word for it. You know what I mean? That chorus was just amazing. There was a little bit like that where I got shivers. You know what I mean? Good spine tingling. It was just huge. It was absolutely gigantic sounding. I like that little guitar section towards that little guitar solo with those kind of like two little like string bendy whatever the fuck you call them, like right at the very end. That kind of I was like going like that, and I was like, I think I know how this is going to end. And then there was a little at the end. I was like, ooh, that's interesting. That's a curveball. Um, there was different types of symphonic shit. There was some kind of there was like whisper. There was like a little whispered section, and then there was a section where it sounded like some kind of like goblin mage or something, like putting a hex on all of our asses, and there was this nice little like fit like like faint but not like sometimes in this type of music you can only barely hear things because of how it's mixed, but the way that this was presented to my ears anyway, it was actually supposed to be like that. It was just little faint little like the little guitar lines that had like a little bit of like a muffler on them, which just kept the whole song sounding just very very ominous but slightly beautiful at the same time. They hit some very very interesting vibes with that track. um I'm seriously impressed. I'm seriously impressed by these guys. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna be keeping a close eye on these dudes because that's only their second song that they've released, as far as I'm aware, anyway. But they haven't got like a huge back catalog. They haven't been fucking touring for decades or anything like that. They're a very very new band. But yeah, I kept expecting it to go. Um, to go very black and deathcore many times. I thought it was just going to start going really, really fast, and it was kind of just the mid pace was going to be kind of like a lot of like old, like kind of old, like second wave, late '80s, early '90s style, like black metal, where it's kind of like more like a plodding pace. But they mixed it up just enough to keep it interesting. And it was just all those little fluttering things, and it was just mixed well, and just I loved it. I loved it. I was so impressed by these guys. Yeah, but yeah, if they continue on like this, big things to come. Big things to come. Now, a criticism that well, okay. First of all, interesting music video as well. I'm not quite sure if I'm not quite sure if it was the song that was kind of getting a bit like of an emotional response out of me, or if it was like the music video was just really well done. Like you could actually like it only went on for about 4 minutes, but you could actually tell there was some shit going on there. It was an interesting, the music videos don't have to be like dragons coming out of portals and people firing like fucking like, bazookas at the arse cracks and stuff like that. It doesn't need to be like that. It can literally just be a dark room, table, chairs, and two people trying to figure out who gets shot, I imagine. That was like a movie. There was a movie that had that and that had a scene like that in it, but I can't remember it. But that was a really, really well done music video. Now, the criticism. That song, as it stands right now, released on May 7th. I'm recording this on the 21st of July. That only has 253 views because it was released on their actual YouTube, which only has 31 subscribers. That song would have absolutely fucking smashed it on the Circle Pit. It would have went really done really well on the Circle Pit. It obviously would have done really well on Slam Worldwide. There's another bunch of channels that names are completely escaping me. Considering Misstiq was featured on it, considering it was so well produced, considering the song is such a banger, a lot of work and energy and love went into that song, and no fucker has seen it, basically. So, obviously, I'm featuring it on my channel, but my channel's not particularly big. I'll put it up on my Instagram, I'll put it up on my TikTok, I'll do what I can, but that's not going to generate thousands of views. Maybe one day this platform will be big enough so we can actually we can actually give bands like thousands of views. That would be really really cool. But maybe they were forced. Maybe their hand, maybe their arm was twisted up behind their back, and this was the only way they could actually release it. They just maybe they just wanted to keep it. I don't know the circumstances, but that would have done obviously thousands of views if it was on Slam Worldwide, and it would have went down an absolute treat because that type of just I listen to a lot of this music. You know what I mean? I think I more or less know what I'm talking about. Maybe on a good day. That's a shame, basically. Instead of that having about 250 views, it would be really great if it had like 10,000 views or something like that, because it's a shame to see such good work. I wouldn't say go to waste, but not be seen by as many people as possible. So I don't know. Maybe they've got a plan to release it on Slam Worldwide later on, or maybe they're going to do something else with it. But if that's as big as it stays, and then I don't know if anyone else is going to be doing a reaction video to that. I'm thinking probably not. My little help will do something. I hope. You know, I mean, at least two people will like it on my end. You know what I mean? But it's still not enough. So if you're watching this, boys, maybe think about releasing that on Slam Worldwide or Circle Pit, or there's various other music promotion YouTube channel things that would gladly help you guys out. Yeah, so it's not really a criticism. It's more just I think if there was actually a conscious decision to do it that way, to keep just to put it on your own channel and kind of just let it go like that, I would say that respectfully, I would say that that was a mistake. Now, obviously, maybe there's reasons why you couldn't, blah 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 blah. I'm repeating myself here, but if there was actually a conscious decision to go, nah, let's do it our own way, let's do it for our own YouTube channel, respectfully, I think you fumbled the ball there a little bit, because that was so good. Many more people should hear that, because it would brighten up their day, and it would give you guys a wee bit more recognition as well. And so fucking loved that. Really loved it. So impressive. Such a mature sound for such a young band as well. I mean, really, yeah, quite incredible. Quite incredible stuff. So once this video is finished, if you scroll down, you will find a link to Doask's YouTube channel. You'll find a link to the music video that we just watched. You'll find a link to their Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Apple Music, blah 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 blah. Whatever they have, I will find it, and I'll put a link down below. Please, with cherries on top. Remember to click on every single one of those links. Like the YouTube, leave a comment on the YouTube video. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Go and follow them on Instagram. Go follow them on Facebook. If they've got merch, I don't even know if they have merch. I think they do. Consider buying some merch. I know fuel prices, blah blah blah. Go stream it on Spotify. Go stream it on Apple Music. Just do whatever you can to encourage these guys, because they are being criminally overlooked at the moment. And I will not stand for it. I will not stand for this bullshit. These guys need to be heard by a lot more people. And I mean a fuck ton more people, because that was really good. So go fly my pretties. Do whatever you can to support these guys. One more time. Doask featuring Misstiq Entity. Fucking straight fire. So impressed. Go check it out. Do all that YouTube shit. Thank you very much for joining me. Always a pleasure, guys. Love you all very much. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.